Hello my friends, this is Elise with Lisi46, and I wanted to just share with you this evening a couple of things that I made. Next week I'm going on a women's retreat with my church, and my friend and I were asked to make a few things, and I just want to share those things with you. But first I want to show you my new craft mat that I got. It's Martha Stewart, the 18 by 24 craft mat. I got it at TJ Maxx for only $4.99. I just got it this past weekend, actually yesterday, which would have been Friday, and I just absolutely love it. It almost covers my entire table, and it's just perfect. It's a healing mat, and I just love it. And for $4.99, can't beat that. So let me show you a couple of things that I made. The first thing we were asked to make was a journal for 130 women that are going to be at the retreat this next weekend, and this is what we came up with. This is the journal. Let me show you. Let me see if I can. You guys have to excuse me, I'm not the greatest video person, but this is the journal that we altered, and it's just a composition notebook that we use some the background paper is Daisy D paper, and if you've never heard of Daisy D paper, it's a company that actually went out of business, and the only way to get their papers are to find a store, maybe your local scrapbooking store, that maybe have some of their papers still in stock. So this piece is from their romance collection, and it's very pretty. It's in blues and blacks and scripted writing on the background of it. And so we covered it with the Daisy D pattern paper, and then on the back it's we just used some light blue paper. We'll get to the back in just a second. I'll show you the back a little bit more. But on the front, what we did was I have a stamp set, a clear stamp set. I can't remember who it's by, but it's just a set of butterflies. And what we did, we made little pockets with our Sizzix die top note, and we sponged around the edges black. Made like a little pocket, put a butterfly. We shadowed it first, and then put an embossed butterfly on the front with some. We used some diamond. What do you call those things? Oh, diamond stickles, and we put a little gem rhinestone, light blue rhinestone in the middle, and then we, use E6000 so that doesn't come off, and then we also put a little butterfly right here in the corner. Smaller butterfly. Okay, and then for the pocket, we made a bookmark, and the bookmark has the Bible verse that the speaker is going to be speaking on this next weekend. So we put the Bible verse on the front, and we used we layered it with black and light blue paper, and the Bible verse is on white cardstock. And then when it was all done, we ran it through the laminator, and we put a little button at the top. And the lamination, actually I have a 27-inch laminator that I owned when I had my preschool, and I just happened to keep it. And I'm so glad I did, because I was able to laminate all of the bookmarks for the ladies. And so the bookmark just goes right in the pocket. And then to finish off the front, we put some satin ribbon. Just tied some little satin ribbon in a knot. Let me see if I can back up. Oops, sorry. So I can get the whole journal here. Okay. And then the back of the journal, we use that same stamp set. Let me see if I can focus in. Whoops. Sorry, guys. To put the butterfly on the back. There's the butterfly. And then we have a large swirl stamp that we use to put some swirls around the edges of the journal, and we kind of stamped off the side of the journal, and they just turned out really pretty. It was a lot of steps to make it, but it was worth it, because the ladies are going to just love it. And once we got going and got started, it was pretty easy to assemble them all once we got everything prepared and cut. So there's our journal. Okay, the other thing we made, which is kind of a surprise, we made a banner for the registration table, and the banner spells out the word renovate, RENOVATE. because that's the name of the retreat this weekend. It's called Renovate. And what we use for that, we use that same Daisy D paper from the Romance collection. Let me see if I can, sorry guys. Okay, and let me just show you the R. And what I did was, I used my Cricut to cut out the letters, and these are just on black cardstock. Okay, put a little Prima flower up in the corner with a little rhinestone. Okay, and then I cut out stamped some butterflies and embossed those and added those, and then these are some recollection stickers from Michaels, and it was a pack of, and it actually was just enough. There were 8 swirl stickers, flourish stickers in the pack, and I was able to use one for each letter, and I just randomly put some clear rhinestones on that swirl to kind of dress it up a little bit more. And then I stamped and shadowed some small butterflies. Okay, and then also this hole here, I'm going to hang some chandelier pieces from the end of each of the banner pieces. Okay, so so that's the R, and then here's the E. They're the same. Oh, I also put some lace on the top of each piece. Okay, each letter has the same elements, but they're just placed a little differently depending on the size of the letter, and I just wanted to make it look a little bit different. So this one, here's the letter E with the large butterfly, the small butterfly. There's the swirl with a little bit of bling, and then there are the Prima flowers, and the N. Okay, and one of the reasons I had to place it differently is because some of the swirls were larger than others. So this one was actually a pretty big swirl, so I had to put it towards the bottom. Okay, there's the N, and there's the letter O. And this one I thought it was cute. I put the butterfly in the middle of the O. And there's the V with the swirl, and that was also a larger swirl. And A, there's the A. And there's the T. I'm going to turn this way so you can see a little bit better. There's the T. And there's the E. Okay, and I tied the entire banner together with some black satin ribbon. I strung it together first and then just went in between each letter and tied a bow in between each one. Okay, so it turned out really pretty, and I think the ladies are going to really enjoy it. And so I just want to share those two things with you. The journal. Whoops, there's my journal again. And I know I'm making you guys really dizzy. And there is the banner. Okay, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.